Hello and welcome. My name's Reardon from Thermomix. Today I'm going to take you through Cookidoo, where you can edit and save variations of the existing Cookidoo recipes. So I'll show you how to do that with this simple recipe that I'm going to make some amendments to for my own use. This is the mayonnaise recipe I use. There are several mayonnaise recipes, but this is the one I've been using of late. So what I want to do, if I scroll down, you'll see in the tips and tricks section that accompanies a lot of recipes that there's the option to have a garlic mayonnaise, and that is what I always do. But this step of placing the garlic cloves into the bowl and chopping is not in the actual recipe. It's a variation that you can add. So for me, I have at times forgotten to do that at the beginning of the recipe and then had to chop my garlic and put it into the bowl during the recipe. So to stop that happening and for me forgetting, I'm going to create a copy of this recipe of my own and put those steps in. So we'll come up to the top, and if I go to the add button, you'll see one of the options here is to add to created recipes, which is the term used for any recipes that you have that are just for your use. And here we have the edit page. So I can change the image, which I probably won't bother with, but I'll just change this title and put with garlic, just so it's clear for me. And come down and look at the steps and ingredients. So first of all, I'll add an ingredient. So 1 to 2 cloves garlic, and save that. Then if we click on the dots, we can change the order. Generally in recipes you have the ingredients are listed in the order that you use them, so I'll just do that and click done. So that's the ingredients done. Now I've got the steps to add. So to add a step, if we just go to the beginning of the step there and click enter, it'll create a step above. So the first step is to place, and we're going to grab the garlic from the ingredients list. So if we click on the icon with the scales, that's for ingredients, and then we click on the garlic, and that's there. So place the garlic into the bowl. And then if we click enter, it'll take us to the next step. Chop garlic 4, and then the other icon, which is the blades, lets you automatically set the seconds and the time and the temperature if relevant, which it's not in this case, and the speed. So we're going to do 3 seconds, and then for the speed, do speed 8. And just to show you, if you go into the temperature, you can then select all the temperatures up to 120 in Varoma. Just a reminder that you can't do high heat cooking in your own recipes at this point. So chop garlic for 3 seconds, speed 8, and click. So when we go to the recipe on our Thermomix, these steps will be showing. So we'll confirm that change and click done. So now that is completely done. That was so quick. So under my created recipes, I haven't done a huge amount yet, but we've got a few there that I've altered. If we go into the mayonnaise recipe, you'll see it does look slightly different. It has user created recipe here and imported by me, and down the bottom it also has that and says where it came from, so you know that it came from Cookidoo and that you just altered an original recipe there. From here you can do what you can do with other recipes. You can add it to your week or add it to your shopping list, and we've also got the option to edit or delete the recipe. So if I just add it to my week, and I'll just put it for today, go my week, and there you see the mayonnaise with garlic. So when you have your created recipes in your menu planner, you'll see they look a little bit different just to identify them. So you've got the chef's hat icon up here, and you've got this yellow bar across the bottom. And then from here, again, you can edit the recipe, add it to your shopping list, and move it to another day. So it really is as simple as that. If I just go back briefly to my created recipes. You'll see I've got one other here that I've adjusted from Cookidoo. This is the bolognese sauce recipe, so I've kept the photo that comes with the Cookidoo recipe there, and as you can see I put TM31, which is the machine I used to own. So what I've done is I've grabbed this recipe and just made the changes to the method, and I think it was one extra ingredient, adding the bacon and putting the parmesan cheese step. So my preference was for the recipe that I've used for years and years, so I've just made a few changes to the recipe there. So that's as easy as it is to change recipes in Cookidoo for your preference, and then you'll never forget to make those changes again. So you can find me, Jo Reardon, at thermojo.com, and I look forward to helping you with your Thermomix.